So this should be an extremely fun match. All right, now I am waiting for a squad invite. There we go. And I'm going to go turn on my live streaming light. Okay. Specs are in the green. I am ready to drop. This should be extremely fun to watch. On that note, though, I need to turn off all notifications for Discord. Okay. I hope I didn't just block something. Okay, good. I don't want to block people. I just want to block notifications for the stream. So hopefully somebody's joining in here with me and watching as we drop against Exile on the Iron Smiles side. I'm going to be doing my best, just as before, to try and keep an objective perspective. Haha, I'm a poet and didn't know it. And not give away positions of people who are trying to make combat maneuvers. At the same time, I do want to point out what everybody's got. Iran Fighter, Hammer Mal. Alright, we got a Little Sean with Manglers. Looks like a Sarissa Turpits. And another Sarissa Turpits. Let's drop down and get a closer view. Okay, Sarissas and Sarissas. Yes, that is accurate. That looks like a Tormentor Nelly, but I could be wrong. And I will not be giving away the position of their light. That just seems inappropriate. But I do want to follow their combat maneuvers. They will be taking the backside of the mountain pass, it seems. I'm experiencing some lag. I hope this is not affecting the stream too negatively. And it looks like in that Cairo, that's definitely a Tormentor Nelly, has moved to a far advanced position on the top of Mount Shame, as they call it. Looks like some Sarissa fire is coming in. And watching these two great teams face off against one another is quite fun. It looks like the other streamer, Berserk, just took a javelin for the other team. Been seeing a lot of that going on. And I do want to get the point of view of Cairo as he is firing at Berserk. Putting pressure onto Exiles light Wasp. Wasp and a light. Could be a Sean. Hard to tell from here. Interesting to see a javelin fire off versus a Sean. I wonder if it made contact. Okay. We've got both the Terps staged back, using the center line to fire through. Very smart play. We're just going to have to deal with a few notifications. Hopefully it's not too terrible. We're going to drop down to get a better line of sight on this field here. Everybody knows Cairo's going to hang out at the top of that mountain, so we'll keep an eye up there. But in that Turpitz Nelly, He's going to be a difficult thing to contend with. Turpitz Nelly. What is a Turpitz Nelly? Tormentor Nelly. He will be difficult to contend with. Vengeance taking some heavy fire from all of the people in the back over here. Berserk seems to be, Cairo seems to be taking the fight to Phoenix. Really incredibly effective at using his Tormentor Nelly, but taking some fire there. He does not seem to know. Oh, he caught it, but I don't think in time. I'm going to watch this action since Berserk seems to have that pretty well covered. Here we go. The other Terp is right over here off screen. There we go. Let's get him on screen. And putting fire downfield at the Turpitz, piloted by Vengeance. In the Turpitz on this side, we got P to the J2, who just took a heavy hit, and Shamo? Either way, in a Turpitz there as well. Wasp has been taken down. We're now 3-1 at 4 minutes and 30 seconds into the game. And he has moved into a Ravager, it does appear. So we got 2 Turpitz on either side of the field. And Cairo still dominating that mountain over there. Uh-oh. Looks like Iran Fighter has kind of got himself into a position where he is cut off from the rest of the team, and making a move would put him in fire for 2 Terps, as well as, although he is making his move out, as well as a Ravager. Now he's staying in there. That's interesting. Interesting choice. They are pretty well holed in on this side. And I wonder if they're using Iran Fighter as a decoy to bring people forward into that crossfire. This would seem like a strong strategy. The score remains at 3-1 as we come up on the 3-minute mark. I know I should have some game audio going, but I don't want the constant squeal of my cormorants, engines kind of making for some issues. Just took a little bit of fire there from Vengeance. I don't think that was intentional, so I will get out of the way and let him target his, I'm sure he wanted that on the Turpitz just as much as I did. All right, we have a 5-1. It looks like they lost another medium while I was commenting on other things. This has been quite a long day of streaming and watching combat, not to mention handling other priorities that had to be taken care of. So I apologize if my energy is a bit down from where it was. That mountain pass seems like a really bad place to want to try to move through right now. It is extremely well covered. Although, BB seems to be heavily on fire. It is now 8-3. Let's get eyes on everybody. There's 3, 4, and moving up in a light is probably Iran Fighter. Yes, that is a light might, obviously. It's a might, probably with manglers or... nope, he's going to be manglers. And he just snuck right up on Terror 404, leaving him stranded and alone under heavy fire. That's going to be another point. It is now 8-5 with 1 minute to remain. 10-5, saw that one coming with that drop. 10-8. We lost a Turpitz. Oh, wow. It is now 13-8. Did we lose a Terp or two or a light? I don't remember. Where's the other Terp? I don't have eyes on my team. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, I do. Yeah, at some point we had to have lost a Terp. We are now at 14-9 with the 30-second mark. Got a ton of lights on the field on Iron Smile's side. And they are marching very uniformly up through this mountain pass. So I will be taking advantage of getting in some great shots. I think that they may have pushed a little bit too hard, but it's hard to say. It's 3 lights versus 3 mediums in this mountain pass, and the win goes to Iron Smiles. 16-9. Way to go. That was a beautiful match, and there should be 2 more to come. Let me check on that over here in the Discord. Let's see. And while I'm waiting, I'm going to go ahead and uninstall Discord from this device, seeing as I've got it running on the other device. No point in having it on both, and it'll prevent notifications. Okay, rejoining my squad over here. And I'm going to take a drink of some Pineapple Crush and hopefully have a little bit more energy to get through the next couple battles. Potentially up to 5. No, potentially up to 3 battles. Alrighty then. I have become super quiet on my stream. I am dealing with some chat with people. Not sure if I should get closer. McSquiggly says I need to get in closer, but not super close. But I am getting too far from combat at times. So I'm going to do my very best if they want me to continue to stream. And I'll try to not become a target and reveal. Also, it's extremely critical to me, so for the fairness of Iron Smiles, to not reveal combat strategies by pointing out location. I feel like if I hover directly over their locations, that's just going to be a beacon to the enemy team, in this case Exile, to say, hey, this is where they are, and possibly even this is how they're going to perform. So I'm trying not to follow around lights that are trying to be sneaky, and I'm trying not to stay overhead of things that are moving more slowly. It's a really difficult position for me to be in as a streamer, wanting to be in on the action, but also having to stay generally back and away so that I don't cause problems and even cost a match for a team. That would be a very big issue in my opinion. The last thing I want to do is cost anybody a match. But I will do better of trying to catch more action in close. And we're going to give it a little game audio as well. Let's see here. Where'd you go? Yeah, that would be amazing to have the ability to have a camera where I couldn't be shot, couldn't be on radar, and could go wherever I wanted. That would be really incredible. Uh-oh. Might want to put that back on my mouse pad, and we are relaunching. And we're waiting. Are we relaunching or waiting? Alright, and here we go. Dropping in. There we go. Instant connect. Love it. That's exactly how this is supposed to work. I'd love to drop in with a mite and really get in there, but I feel like I'd mess up targeting a lot. Okay. Let's go into flight mode. Turn up game audio a bit. I am sitting on top of a Terp at P to the J2. We have a Hammer Iran Fighter, Hammer MAO, Tirpitz, Chameau, Cairo. That's going to be a Tormentor Nelly, and a light, probably a Sean based on the way it's moving. That mountain wouldn't be an issue for a mite. Everybody knows that Cairo is going to be up on that mountain. Oh, and he just took a javelin. So let's get in here and really take a look at what Cairo does. I also want to try and not give away his exact position on the mountain, which I feel like I kind of just did to that Tirpitz Hades down there. But they are really progressing on this mountain this time, something that they did not do in the last game. Oh, Cairo taking some heavy hits. They have changed up their strategy. Watching the whole team. Everybody seems to be watching the mountain. taking some shots off at that Nelly as it decided to hop over the ridge and throw a javelin very close to that Terp. But close doesn't count, not in this situation. Oh, that light is under extreme duress. Unless his goal was to draw the rest of that team into a firing position so that we had line of sight, yeah, he was in duress. Where did he even go? Oh, wow. Fast little guy made it all the way back here. There's a Nelly Terror 404 on the mountain. For a Mangler Nelly to try and get position like that, I don't feel like that has a lot of benefit given the fact that they're sitting so far back. Manglers aren't going to be able to hit. Even stings are going to be ineffective until they move in, which is something they're not doing. They're holding a strong back line and trying to choke them through the mountain pass. Score now 2-0 in favor of Iron Smiles. Those Terps are getting punished by those beacons there, though. Oh, wow. And there went a shock for both of them. There was a shock on both sides as Vengeance and the other Sean over there kind of face off one-on-one. Iron Smile Sean did have an advantage until they received some medium reinforcements there. Both the Terps playing in the wade pool over here and making Hades pay, and looks like they've took off the Inquisitor from Hades. I'm going to hang out to the side and try not to throw off anybody's targeting systems. It is now 2-1. Whoever was running that Sean ended up succumbing to the medium and the Sean over here. It is now 3-1 as Iron Smiles takes out another Sean. Less than 5 minutes remaining in the match. Terror 404 catching heavy fire from just about anything within range. We're going to go take a look at this over here and see what happens with 404. Looks like a little bit of smoke coming off BB, but 404 seems to have gotten a little bit of support unless I saw something wrong over there. Nope, there is a Sean over there as well. And we have a line of 3 forming up against 404 and trying to hold the mountain pass at the same time. As I just took a shot from Hades. This is what I was trying to avoid, and hopefully I do not cause too much frustration in that missed opportunity. That damage is critical in matches like these. There is some serious action going down over here, and I will get out of the way. Here we go. Oh yeah, we are in it now. Phoenix just put some heavy fire down onto BB. And it seems like we've got a split front. Behind me, the mountain pass. And on this side, we have 2 mediums 3 mediums trying to hold off Exile on this side. Score 4-1 at under 3 minutes. I'm going to continue to move back over this direction, because that mountain pass, you become a prime target, even if it's on accident. Looks like 404 did end up falling, making the score now 6-1. Hammer just dropped off the MAO as he reloads his weapons. That's Iran Fighter, and he is on fire. Lots of beautiful action going on right here. This seems like a pretty good spot to pretty much hover. 2 weapons now seem to be missing off of Iran Fighter, and he is down. Score is now 9-3 at under 2 minutes. BB hanging in there, but don't know for how much longer. The flanks really have been pushed very hard. I'm going to move up and out of the way so that they can focus on that Tirpitz that's in the wade pool. Score now 12-5 as we approach under 1 minute remaining. We are now under 1 minute remaining. All of the combat seems to be happening on this side of the field, which puts Exile at a distinct disadvantage for getting reinforcements to the line. 16-8 now is our score. 40 seconds and counting. 16-11 as Cairo drops in a light. If only I could hear what the comms sounded like for these teams right now. Look at this. Glorious, beautiful combat. 19-11 is the score. I have no angle on seeing Leviathan. Game over. 20-11 victory for Iron Smiles. That's going to advance Iron Smiles in the brackets. Well, that was certainly fun. I certainly do appreciate everybody joining in. Anybody who watched, hopefully I had some people watching from my end. If not, oh well, no big deal. I really do appreciate all of my subscribers, whether they have time to watch today or not. So, let me go into chat here, see what the situation is in the tournament chat. I'm getting a private message. Alright, that's not related. Letting them know I'm going to take that public soon. Should be able to do that in a minute. The squad doesn't need to be together anymore because at this point it looks like it's going to be 2-0 in a best out of 3. So let's see. responded to that message. Let's go back. Need to drop back into the Discord chat. Okay. What's going on in here? Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and cut this live stream and let somebody else take over the streaming. I have some things I've got to go take care of. It has been a pleasure to stream for Iron Smiles, and I hope you all guys have a great day. If I see you again today, I do. If I don't, I don't. Talk to you later. Pokemon Bill, signing out.